Well, hello and welcome everybody. This is Ray320 here, bringing you another Fleet Ups audio commentary, coming with another tournament game for you today between GeofftheTyrant and Old Time Pro. This is their first game of the tournament, game 1 of 2. We'll go ahead and introduce our players. To note, we are playing on a 3-player map called Convergence. Trying to throw a little bit of variety in there for this first round. And this is GeofftheTyrant over here sporting the red Dominion. Going over to the right, we have Old Time Pro sporting the purple board. Old Time Pro, a former tournament champion way back in the day. So we'll see if he's got a little bit of rust to shake off here. See how this game goes. Jeff probably has his work cut out for him today. So to note is this is a 3-player map. The third position would be up here. So a little bit of scouting they had to do to find each other. We can go ahead and see that Jeff is already putting out some of these bugs and starting to spam those out here. Old Time Pro putting up the probes, and I'm sure this is going to be a skewb. We'll see, unless yep, there it is, there's a skewb. So we'll see the patented Old Time Pro skewb probe rush here against these bugs. Which these can be really nice to try to stop board ships from escaping if you can ram them and get a bit of engine disabling. So Jeff is sporting the Pure-Tech for the Dominion. You see there's no Breen Cruiser in there. Old Time Pro looking to get out his Scout Cube here. And he is going optimize. So we got a skewb coming out, followed by a probe. These buds are sitting over here. You see they got this 80 AI, so they'll do good against medium range ships, so they will do nicely against the probe. And a quick expansion here. Old Time Pro is just going to run into this, see it, and take it out. And these buds are going to fly up here and see what they can do. They don't have the best offense. We'll see the refinery. Oh, he does cancel the refinery. I think he could have gotten the refinery up. But instead I think he's going to lose this and not get the refinery. So we'll see. These buds are flying in here. I don't think they're going to be able to push these guys off. We'll see though. Need to start getting some damage. They're keeping their distance though. Now we got 3 buds coming in. See the skewb with the probe firing. They may be able to get a kill on that probe, but these buds are gonna have a hard time running away. These skewbs are pretty fast, 140 speed. But Jeff does already have an expansion up here to the top left, so he doesn't get the middle dilithium moon, which would have been a really great base to attack the board from. We already see another probe and skewb coming in, and I think he's going to be in a bit of trouble right here. He's going to have a lot of board ships on him very quickly, and I don't think these buds are going to be able to run them all off. Oh, and this ship's gonna eat it. Do see a phaser sentry coming up. Probably gonna be a little too late for that, but we'll see. He is getting some damage here on the probe. This bud needs to go ahead and repair. It's going to drop. They're trying to get the probe. They want to get something here. They're not going to get anything. I think this bug might be dropping too. And Old Time's probably going to come in here, maybe try to get a kill on this phaser sentry. I think he's actually going to get it. A ton of resources right now, though, for the Dominion. We see another phaser sentry trying to go up. The thing about the position of these phaser sentries, and I don't know if he canceled that in time, is they're not going to be able to cover very well the dilithium moon, and Old Time is just going to come in here and wreck it all. Probe coming up here to finish it off. We do see another yard going up. Geoff really needs to get some sturdier ships out. These buds are just too fragile against these scubes. He is doing pretty well. He needs to go ahead and cancel this phaser sentry too. We are getting some starbase fire though. Getting a lot of starbase fire. And if nothing else, that may buy Geoff some time putting some damage on these cubes and probes. They can't just run in and repair. And here we go. We got an S2 prototype coming out as this fleet kind of retreats for the moment. He doesn't have enough to go against the starbase, but he is starting to build up his fleet here. We'll see what those S2s can do. They're really good against long-range targets. And they receive more damage from short range, so gonna take some more damage from these scubes, and they're pretty weak on the defense already. So we'll see how that works for Geoff. And you can see Old Time was able to capture this scout. He knows about this top expansion. He's gonna run up here and take that out, I think, with these cubes. He's really way more mobile right now than Geoff is. Geoff having no ships. Soon to have some S2s, and those are just as fast as the scubes, but I don't even think he's going to have one. We still got maybe, what, 13 seconds left on this prototype. By the time this fleet gets up here, this whole expansion is going to fall before he can even get a single ship out of here. And Old Time firmly in the driver's seat for this this first match. You see, Old Time has not he's not lost a step, it seems like, since his tournament victory days. He's got a fleet of 5 scubes and 2 probes, and they are just going to roll in here. And I think they got enough ships to just take everything out. Geoff does have a decent amount of resources though. He's already low on supply, so he's going to run into that here pretty quick. We got lots of phaser sentries going up here. I don't think they're in the optimal position to cover that expansion. We see everything here is going to drop. Decomming everything up here, trying to get a couple resources out of it. Now where did the... So he's gone ahead and put his prototype over here. Hopefully we'll be a little safer. But this whole board fleet's gonna come in here, and the Dominion phaser sentries are... I mean, they got long range. But this is a pretty nasty fleet right here, and if they can't come in here and take the dilithium, they can certainly come sneak around the corner and take out this titanium with no resistance. Still waiting for that first S2, and remember, these S2s are going to take more damage from these scubes, so really Geoff is in a very bad position right now. Old Time Pro getting his second pair of moons up and running. Looks like maybe he's trying to get enough collective connections for a sphere so he can take out the starbase, but at this point he saw this prototype and he comes around here and takes out the prototype. So luckily Geoff had 5 of these queued up, but this is yep, and Geoff knows. He's there's really nothing he can do right now. He's got a fair amount of resources, dilithium and titanium, but he's already getting low on supply. He's going to have to purchase that at some point. He's not in any position to protect his mining. And Old Time Pro is going to run in here. He's going to just eat through this S2. And there we have it, folks. The GG from Jeff. Old Time Pro coming back from a long absence and taking the first victory in the tournament. Oh, it does get a pro kill. Jeff does, and he's not going to get that in the hour. This is just a pretty nasty little board fleet that's rolling around. And I think really those buds just were not able to match up to the board fleet at the beginning. I mean, you see these phaser sentries put a lot of damage here in this skew, but it's just not going to be enough. Getting quite a bit of damage, actually. Enough to run this fleet off, but yeah, that's the GG, folks. Old Time Pro has taken the first game. And thanks for watching. I will see you guys around.